We'll wait till it pops up. Make sure I'm good over here.
Motherfucker.
America. Fuck yeah. Okay. It says we're live on YouTube, but I don't have it on the phone yet. I just want to clarify.
I got an update on my phone.
Yeah, okay, we are. Yeah, we're good. Yo, what it do, GG Nation, GG Legion. It's your fella again, Straussman, the GG. Yes, new quality. Got the new camera hooked up. Still gonna need one more thing for the live streams for video games because of the Elgato catcher. It's more technical stuff, but hey, we got the camera on. I basically turned my super expensive camera into a webcam thanks to this Elgato Cam Link. I am not sponsored, but hey, shit works. Shit works. Makes it super simple. And as you can see in the title of the video, we're gonna talk about Man Spider, Home from Far, the newest MCU movie. You can see my cousin right beside me. The newest MCU movie. Also, happy belated birthday to America. Hope you guys enjoyed your Independence Day. I had a lot of fun blowing shit up in the backyard. Shout out to Dan the Man, Chuck, and DJ, and my dad's buddy Bones. We all had fun. Ate a lot of hot dogs, ate burgers, and just blew a lot of things up. So I hope you guys enjoyed your Independence Day. But hey, let's get right into this. First, if you've never been to a GG and Friends Spoilercast before, first half is usually non-spoilers. Second half is going to be all spoilers. We're gonna do half and half this time. We're gonna go about 5-10 minutes into non-spoilers. I just want to talk like our overall thoughts and stuff like that. But how you doing, JJ?
I'm good. Sunny day out. Fucking hot in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
But I'm alright.
You just woke up. JJ woke up from a nap. He was sleeping.
No, I wasn't actually. I was playing Borderlands.
You look mad tired. You look super bad.
I was playing Borderlands 2.
But I hope you guys like the new quality of camera. Shout out to my cousin for helping me out. I've been binge watching like most of you guys, Stranger Things Season 3. I also want to do a spoiler cast of that. I'll grab somebody for that once we finish it. It might not be right away, obviously. I'm only on episode 6. JJ's still on episode 1. But hey, man, the new season's great, man. I have a lot of fun with it. It's really, really
That mall is dope, dude.
Huh?
That mall looks
Yeah, well, just it keeps getting better. It keeps getting like every episode's getting really, really good. No spoilers here, but let's talk about what we came for. Spider-Man: Far From Home, the newest MCU movie. Did it live up to the hype? I'm gonna start off with our overall thoughts, but fuck JJ, I'm gonna go first this time. Forget F his couch and what he's about. I'm gonna go first. My overall thoughts was I absolutely love this movie. It was a great movie. A lot of twists and turns. Kept you going. Kept you really going. I do like it a lot. It's my favorite movie of the year. I like it better than Endgame. I don't know what JJ's thoughts are. We'll get to him in a second. But my overall thoughts was I really enjoyed this movie. Absolutely a lot of fun. What's up, Shannon? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. But, man, be warned. This is, spoiler free right now, but I'll make sure to say spoiler warning when we dive right into the spoilers. But what were your overall thoughts, JJ? What'd you think?
I loved this movie, man. It was so much fun. It was very twisty, but I adored it. I agree with you. I thought it was better than Endgame. It didn't seem like 2 hours or however long it was. The end credits were great. The overall arc of Peter Parker was good in this movie. It was great.
Yeah, and Mysterio. Like, it was really well done. Like, it was really, really well well done with just effect wise too, man. The effects were like insanely great. I saw it in 3D. I don't know if you saw it in 3D, but
I don't waste my money on that shit.
very impressive with the suits. How it looks like. Clearly that's not him swinging around, but man, it looked damn good. And also, fun fact: the 2 new Spider-Man suits from Far From Home are in the Spider-Man PS4 game for free. If you have the game. Damn it, I almost wanted to re-download it just to see the new suits in it. I didn't, though. But let's get into some of the acting performances before we hop into the, spoilers. I didn't see a lot of people worried about Jake Gyllenhaal, but I know some people were worried about Jake Gyllenhaal and his performance in this. How'd you think he did as Mysterio? I'll let you have the floor this time.
The MCU continues to knock it out of the park, man. They really haven't made a mistake casting-wise.
Take it easy, Burning Fire. Have a good one, bud.
The people who are worried are probably the same people who are worried about Robert Downey Jr. and Mark Ruffalo and Chris Hemsworth, all those, so.
Well, Marvel has taken a lot of risks, and they've paid off. And I didn't think he was a major risk at all. I thought he was perfect for the role.
He's a douchebag, but a good actor.
Is he? Is he a jerk?
I don't know. It's one of Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriends, so.
This was all around this girl. Alright? This whole world. This girl, T-Swift. Where's the tattoo? Rip the shirt off. Where's the tattoo?
I don't get tattoos, man. Got a bracelet.
But yeah, I thought he was fantastic. I didn't have any worries about his performance at all. He did a really really great job. The tone of the movie, how would you explain it, and what did you like about it? Did you enjoy the tone and the pacing of this movie? Like how was it for you? You said earlier, 2-hour long movie, but it didn't feel like that for you.
No, the MCU does a good job. Like even Endgame didn't feel like 3 hours. I mean, there's probably stuff they could have cut, but said they added more.
For me, it did. And for me, Endgame started out really, really slow, but they did that on purpose. They wanted you to feel the weight of what Thanos did, right?
They put a lot of, the tone was angsty teenager / a lot of weight on his shoulders with Tony being gone.
It's very similar from.
We did an Endgame spoilers, right?
We already did the Endgame of.
Okay, so with Tony being dead.
Well, first of all, if you haven't seen Endgame, don't watch this movie because this is literally it's 6 months after Endgame, and literally it kind of starts with that. It starts with a huge effing spoiler from Endgame if you haven't gone see it. But go ahead, JJ. Sorry.
Yeah, he feels the weight of Tony Stark everywhere. There's murals everywhere he goes. If you didn't know, Far From Home, he's traveling throughout Europe.
Yeah, it's vacation time. Don't sing it. I don't want copyright.
I think you can do like 15 seconds. But he's on a vacation throughout Europe, and there's murals to Tony Stark everywhere. And he's feeling the weight of being chosen as the next Iron Man.
I don't know if it was the same director, but it had kind of the same feeling of Homecoming. That teen movie, fun, music video type vibe with the music. There was a lot of good music used in this, just like in the first one. Very high school. I don't want to say like total Breakfast Club, but kind of that Breakfast Club vibe a little bit with the kids interacting with each other and stuff like that.
It's not Breakfast Club because they're all nerds.
Yeah. Well, the Flash is, and he's just a jerk.
Well, he's part of the science club, though.
What up, Flash Bob?
It's more of a. It has some romantic comedy because Peter's trying to talk to MJ.
Yeah,
I do like Zendaya as MJ. I do like the MCU's take on Mary Jane. I do miss the redhead and.
Well, she's not Mary Jane. She's Michelle something, right? Or.
They call her MJ.
They call her it's the same initials, but it's like Michelle something. If I remember correctly from Homecoming, correct me down below. It's not Mary Jane for sure. I know.
But I I don't know. They just cast it well. It was. Spider-Man's been getting knocked on the park.
It was a really damn fun movie. Like, from beginning and end, there's some
Yeah.
high stakes. There are definitely some serious stakes in this movie. Some high stakes. But, I mean, it's a roller coaster of fun. Like, from beginning to end, it's just so much fun. The emotions were done really well. The balancing, the pacing. Like I said, it's very similar to Homecoming. So maybe if you didn't like Homecoming, you might not like that. I think this is a better movie than Homecoming.
I agree.
Even with I love Michael Keaton's performance with Homecoming, and I know a lot of you, including Dan the Man and Dwight, who have been on this channel when we did our top. We ranked all the MCU movies. I know some of you had a problem that I put Spider-Man: Homecoming number 2, but I'm gonna piss you guys all off because I'm gonna put Far From Home number 1. Number 1 in the MCU. Well. Maybe it's number 2
right.
now.
Winter Soldier is still number 1.
It's number 1 for me still.
I think you're right on that one. But Far From Home was great, man. It's hard to talk about it without spoiling it right now, but
Well, yeah. We'll get to that.
Very, very, very. It is fun. The music is a lot of fun. I mean, if you're a fan of the Ramones, this is a movie. Homecoming was a movie for you. This is a movie for you.
The Buggles?
Yeah, they just...
The Go-Go's? Actually, I think it's the Go-Go's, sorry.
Yeah, the Go-Go's.
The Go-Go's, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they... You know... And Ned was great in this movie, too. They did a good job with Ned. And for those...
Sam Jackson did a great job. I mean, it's... As usual, he always does a great job.
I like, Happy was in it a little bit more.
Yeah, Happy did good.
And Marissa Tomei is still hot, man. She's still... It's got to be the only time...
Is that his mom, or is that Aunt May?
Yeah. It's got to be the only time I've ever been attracted to Aunt May.
They definitely, in the first Homecoming, they try to make her look a little bit older. You know, with the glasses and everything. They try to make her look like normal Aunt Old May, but they kind of went back to a sexy Aunt May with this one. Especially, we'll talk about it a little bit later, but...
hot librarian, man. She was hot in Homecoming, too, man. It was pretty good.
She was, but, that was you definitely, from her first appearance, from Civil War to Homecoming, they definitely toned her down a little bit visually. They made her look, like a aunt, per se. Then, with this one, they kind of went back to, a little bit of nice mix of both, in my opinion. Definitely rewatch Homecoming if you don't know what. Rewatch Civil War and Homecoming, you'll see what I'm talking about.
I don't have any aunts that look like that.
Yeah. Well, we've always known Aunt May for being, pretty much like a grandma, older lady.
Well, yeah, and all the this is the first.
She's pretty young.
This is the first. Yeah, but he's only 16, so she's got to be what, 30, maybe early 40s.
Probably, yeah, maybe. I'd say like late 30s, 40s. Probably, I'd probably say that.
She's good looking.
Yeah.
No,
But the pacing's really well done. If you got nothing going on this weekend, go watch Spider-Man. Go check it out. It is a really fun ride. Go ahead. What you got? You had something to say, JJ?
Well, Martin Starr and JB Smoove did the teachers are great. They were
yeah. A lot of funny jokes by them. By them. We're going to get it right into it. This is your warning. This is going to be all spoilers because we're going to get right into the nitty-gritty. If you have not seen the movie, adios. Do not stick around. This will be a video that you can watch later. If it's a Friday, it's a beautiful Friday evening. Go check it out right now. Go call your buddies up. Go call that girl you like. Go. This is a perfect date movie. Just go have fun. Go vacation. Cue the music. Don't cue the music. I don't want copyright.
vacation.
Well, we're going to get right into the nitty-gritty. And, man, JJ, I'm not going to lie to you. I almost bought into it. I almost bought into their Mysterio, this otherworldly, alternate universe, multiverse Mysterio that has powers. Good guy, Jake Gyllenhaal, dapper young guy. He's a good dude. He wants, has a wife. He wants, and I almost bought that shit. And they did such a great job of reeling it in. and him actually being the Mysterio we know, the master of illusions, the asshole, the Houdini of the Marvel Universe. What'd you think about that?
They got me, man. I was kind of pissed going, I'm like, fuck, they're going to make him a good guy, and they're going to create this whole fucking multiverse now. There's going to be like...
JJ's screen is frozen. You might want to switch back.
Spider-Man takes place and fucking... Oh, you've been flashing in and out, but...
Well, it's auto focusing.
Yeah, no,
Camera, calm down.
But, I bought into it until then you saw the turn, and man, it was good. The only differences between the Mysterios that I knew as a kid and this one is he wasn't an actor. He was a tech guy.
Yeah.
Who created the hologram system.
Yeah, in the comic book he's an actor, right? If I remember correctly.
He's like a stunt man or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, they played it so well. They kept that close to the vest, man.
I was not expecting it at all. Like, it came out, like, what that bar scene with he had Edith, which was great. Edith, the glasses Tony gave him, which I thought he was going to see Iron Man. But it ended up being, another Friday, something like that. Another tech support robot for him.
Yeah.
But it's like, even in death, I'm the hero. That was great. That was beautiful. That was fucking awesome. That was really well done. And it had a lot of drone support, and that's what this Mysterio used. He used a lot of drones. He wasn't by himself. He had everybody formerly that was fired from Tony wanted to get back at him, and they wanted the technology because he created the technology. Mysterio did. He created the technology. Really well put. The elementals as the big baddies. You definitely knew something up when the fourth elemental died really quick.
Yeah.
Like when he died, like when the fourth elemental died, I'm like, alright, that's too quick to kill the bad guy. I'm like, alright, they're gonna twist it some way. It ended up being, obviously he ended up being the villain. And, of course, of the newest Marvel superhero, Night Monkey. That was really cool.
Yes. That was great. Ned, another home run by Ned.
Yeah, Night Monkey. And I love where he tried to go get help, and he's like, ma'am, I need help. And she's like, no, Night Monkey! And she, runs away. That was great. That was so well. The humor in this was so well done. And just the whole thing about, I love Ned and Peter's relationship because you're like, we're going to be these bachelors in Europe. Like, forget about your stupid plan with MJ and all this bullshit. And he ends up, can you switch face cams really quick, JJ? Or
I don't have another face cam. What do you mean?
Not switch, but can you, because you're frozen on my screen. There you go. You're back. There you go. Boom.
But yeah, Ned ended up. Peter had a plan to.
He had this beautiful plan. Yep.
Kissing MJ on the Eiffel Tower. He explains it all to Ned about I'm gonna sit next to her on the plane. I have a headset that we can watch a movie together, and Ned ends up doing the plan with Betty. Brand.
Yeah, him and Betty end up getting a relationship. It's like, oh, we're dating now. Which is totally JJ. I would have this beautiful plan, and then JJ's like, oh, we're going to be these bachelors, and then no, he would go get the girl, and I'd be stuck.
It's totally the other way around. Right?
No proof of that. I create the narrative on the show. I create the narrative. That's fake. That's fake, Mysterio. This is all not real. This is an illusion. This is fake.
I knew you weren't real.
This is Life is Strange, Stranger Things, this conversation's strange. Oh my god, you're an illusion.
Doctor Strange.
It's an illusion.
Is it that Mr. Strange?
Yeah, is that Mr. Strange?
Doctor.
Man, it was really well, but it was really funny. Yeah, he ends up getting caught up with his teacher. He's like, "Are you allergic to perfume? You got a perfume allergy? You come over."
Sleeping on him. And again, Tony's always looking over his shoulder. It seems like, or
Yeah, watching over him. I mean, I think a lot of people hold on to him being the next Iron Man too much from the commercial. If you watch this, he's very much Spider-Man. He doesn't even really wear the Iron Man, like the Iron Spider, very much at all. He wears mostly the stealth suit.
Just in the beginning, he wears the Night Monkey suit a lot.
Yeah, the Night Monkey suit, which is very. A lot of people might have had a problem with the stealth suit, because it's not traditional from like the noir comics or Spider-Man comics in general. What'd you think of the stealth suit?
I guess I didn't mind it. Like I don't.
Yeah, I didn't.
Too much of my favorite thing is how he got it. You know, he got it from some fucking European chick and some back
Dimitri
with his pants down.
Yeah, they explain in this the 5-year blip. They call them blips. So people that were gone for 5 years, they come back and they're called blips because time went on. Like 5 years went on, but they didn't. They're still themselves, and which was, if I'm correct, was the Breakfast Club, right? Basically, married MJ and Flash. They all were.
They blipped.
Yeah, they were all gone, right?
The only one who didn't, I think, is the one who has a crush on MJ.
Yeah, his name was. I think it was Brad, right? Brad.
Yeah.
Like
Brad,
he grew up and stuff.
Yeah, like he was 11 years old when they all left.
And he's all ripped now, and he was like, "Fuck you, Peter. I'm gonna bang MJ, not you." But we end up finding out that MJ actually really does like Peter.
She's so awkward.
Yeah, her passion for death is amazing for a girl.
Anything awkward.
Yeah, she was super into like death and says the weirdest things, and that's why she's so different. She's not what we were accustomed to actually Mary Jane. They said Michelle something because the whole thing about Homecoming was her name was Michelle, and then at the end of the Homecoming they call her MJ. And it's like, oh, okay. Because I was wondering, I'm like, where the hell is MJ? I thought, and it ends up being her. And she did a great job. It was really fun. Like I said, really fun movie. Camera, you need to calm down. Freaking out. You keep auto-focusing like crazy. It's really, really well done this way. The humor was perfect. They had a lot of stuff. First of all, if a teacher lost a student like Peter Parker over and over, he would have to be fired. There's just no way.
Does anybody know why he's disappearing?
He's always gone, man. And I love, like you said, J.B. Smoove did a great job. I love where he's like, being a man from science, it's witches, man. It's witches.
Witches.
and I just like where he goes up to Brad because he's like, oh, I don't know, I had this picture of Peter with his pants off with this European chick in the bathroom or whatever, and he's like, hey man, I'm being the cool teacher. I'm gonna have to tell you that's weird, man. You gotta stop that.
Stop taking pictures of people.
You can't be taking pictures of people in the bathroom. Like you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Like it's wrong. And and he almost messed up with Edith. He almost killed Brad, right? He sent a drone in to kill Brad. I mean. It definitely did feel like 2 hours long. It was a really fun movie, but Mysterio was one of the first big twists. Mysterio is actually a Mysterio that we know.
He was the villain of the movie.
He was the villain of the movie, and Marvel kind of has a bad problem in this, but they end up, we're in the spoiler part. I'll just say it. They end up killing him. They end up killing Mysterio.
See, Seth doesn't think so.
Well, the guy took all the data. His right-hand man took all the data. He's making all the holograms now, is what I think. In my head.
Seth thinks they're setting up, and I disagreed with him. I said Mysterio's dead too. But he says that the Sinister Six is almost in place. They got he says they have 3 of the 6 right now.
They have Scorpion, Vulture, Mysterio, right?
I think Mysterio's dead. But
I think you killed him for sure.
With
well,
Mysterio,
the way we know Mysterio is dead, but if that guy, keeps doing the hologram Mysterio, which it looked like he did, he edited all that footage, framed Spider-Man again. Or maybe if that's all illusion, maybe, I don't know.
Because he illusioned himself being dead and then tried to shoot Peter, but Peter's, what do you call it, Peter Tingle? It's Peter
Yeah,
Tingle.
did the Peter Tingle come back? You know, the Peter Tingle?
Instead of the spider sense, they call it the Peter Tingle.
Don't call it a tingle, May.
It's him with a banana.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, Levi already alluded to it, but the first post-credit cutscene is him swinging around with MJ through the city. He drops her off, gets on a flagpole, and then news breaks with, once again, J.K. Simon reprising his role as J. Jonah Jameson.
He's the best. There's nobody better than him.
He is J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, he's synonymous with the character.
He can do all the, what does he do, State Farm commercials or whatever he does?
He does State Farm. He was, in Justice League, he was, Commissioner Gordon.
And he's a huge Detroit Tiger fan.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, he's from Michigan. He has breaking news, and there's footage of showing footage of him killing Mysterio, Spider-Man killing Mysterio, you know, executing him with the drones that never happened, and then revealing his secret identity to the whole world.
Yeah, it again, kind of a similar vein of Homecoming, where Peter reveals his identity to his aunt, and she's like, "What the?" And it cuts out. It does that same effect where he's like, "What the?" It cuts out. The second scene we'll talk about a little bit later because that was great. I was like, "Oh, what?"
Yeah.
The whole effing time, I was like, "What?" We'll get to that a little bit later. I want to talk a little bit more about. I'm trying to see if we missed anything.
Well, where do they take that though? You know, Peter. I mean, everyone knows. Is that illusion? Is it a dream? Is he gonna wake up from a nightmare?
The way they handled the illusion tech, by the way, was brilliant. It was beautiful.
It was great.
I felt like I was in there the whole time. It was especially. I love that scene where, you know, Iron Man came out of the grave and he was a skeleton.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Yeah. That was awesome. That was really. That was one of my favorite parts of the illusion. And then I thought Nick Fury legit shot him.
Yeah.
And it's like that ends up being an illusion.
That too.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, it keeps throwing you for a loop.
They did
And
a great job of. You can't trust anything you see in that movie, man.
what do you think of the stakes, though? I think this is always the problem about being a superhero, revealing your identity to somebody, and he ends up doing it with MJ this time.
Well, she was 65% sure.
Yeah, no, like she's like, wait, you're for real? You are? Like, huh? What? I was only 65% sure.
Yeah. He kind of knew it was going to have to happen if they were going to date. I assume she knew, and
Because they're pretty young. Are they, what, in sophomore year or something?
they're like 16, yeah.
They're like sophomore year, right?
Yeah, something like that.
They're supposed to be graduated. They're supposed to be, you know...
They should be in their 20s.
There should be 21 because Flash had the drink in the VIP.
Yeah.
And he's like, excuse me, he's not actually, he's been blipped. He's actually not 21. And they should take it. What the fuck, man?
Flash was a good character. I like the way they do Flash. He was not the big jock, you know.
It's a little weird. It's like I said, they kind of did their own Breakfast Club with everybody being multiracial.
This version of Spider-Man kind of did do their own take on the whole thing, and it.
I like it. It's fun. I like Ned. I like MJ. I like you know, Flash.
Spider-Man fan.
Flash is pretty fun. Yeah, he's like, oh, he's so cool. What's up, Dick Weird?
Yeah.
What you see in the, but Flash gets his ass kicked a lot in this movie. Actually, it's actually quite funny. Peter kind of gets him back a little bit a few times.
He knocked him out of the last one.
I still like the Back to the European chick when she gives him the cell suit. I just like she was gonna shoot Brad. Don't shoot him, man! She was gonna shoot fucking Brad. She didn't care. She didn't think twice, bro.
No.
She's like, take your clothes off. And he's like, what?
She works for Fury, man.
Yeah, they don't care, bro. Dimitri, I think Nick Fury hijacked our vacation, man. We're going to, what was it? Where did they end up going? Prague, that's what it was. We're going to Prague now, man. I apologize about the autofocus. I'm going to have to turn that off. It keeps freaking out. We'll do that in the next video, though. But not this video. I just apologize for now for this video.
They continue to knock it out of the park, man. I know they're making a bunch more, but I'm
the thing is, we don't know though, right? They are, but we only know Guardians 3, right? Next week is, I think, San Diego Comic-Con, right? They
have a Black Widow movie.
Yeah, we kind of know that's going. They got the TV shows.
Yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is coming
3
out,
is what the one we really know. But I think next week is it's coming up. I think it is San Diego Comic-Con next week, and I think that's when they're gonna unveil, Phase 4 or whatever you want to call it. Because technically, I think they're still in Phase 3. I think Guardians 3 is still Phase 3.
No, this was the last movie.
Yeah.
Of Phase 3 or whatever, 4, whatever they call it.
This is Phase 3 still.
Yeah,
Phase 3 is super long. Like there was a lot of movies, and Guardians 3 was supposed to be in it, but I don't know if it is or not. Last time I checked, I thought it was still.
But they just leave you on such a cliffhanger, man. It's pretty good.
It's really well done.
The other Marvel movies don't leave you with such. I mean, this is maybe the biggest cliffhanger in the MCU.
You think? Like it is a big cliffhanger. I mean, it's
the
pretty.
Other ones don't.
It throws you for a loop for sure. Like it is shocking.
I mean, it ends with them saying Spider-Man is Peter Parker, and then it's just fade to credits. And I don't know if they've ever done.
You're talking about the first part where his identity is revealed for everything, right?
Not really a cliffhanger to me. That's more like, to me, the other post-credit scene is more like when the Groot one, where it's just fun. It's just a fun where Groot's a teenager.
It threw me for a loop though because it's big.
It's crazy to think throughout the whole movie. Again, this movie is basically what you see is not necessarily the truth.
Yeah.
Everything is an illusion. You can't trust what you see in this movie. The whole thing. It even ends that way. It's crazy.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in a second. But yeah, it is pretty big with everyone kind of knowing who he is. But that could all be fake. That could be all bullshit.
That's also true.
That could be all bullshit because what they're gonna do. This is what my dad said, and it's probably right. What they're gonna do is, no one's gonna believe him because he's a young kid or whatever. That he's actually Spider-Man, and he gets it. He ends up erasing their mind some way or something. I forgot. He said it in a great way. I just forgot exactly what he said.
Well, we know for sure that Ned knows, May knows, Mary Jane knows, and
Happy.
Vulture.
Happy's like his new sidekick.
Well, all the Avengers obviously.
Yeah.
And then Vulture knows. Michael Keaton's character knows.
Yeah. The thing is, they also do an interesting job saying, "Is there an Avengers really?" We don't really know. Like, we don't really have one anymore.
Well, they did that in memoriam at the beginning. That one guy was hilarious.
Yeah, he was great. Don't curse. Don't
Shit.
curse. What's going on? My brother's taller than me now.
Yeah.
My little brother's bigger than me.
He's older than me now.
Yes. Which would be crazy. I like how they at least explained that. Like this is like 6 months after. But what JJ alluded to, the second post-credit scene was the Skrulls are working for Nick Fury, and this whole time they were Maria Hill and Nick Fury in this movie.
Yeah. You saw Captain Marvel, the main Skrull. I forgot his name, but the main guy.
Yeah, the Australian. He does a great. I love him. He's great. I just love where he's like. I love where his wife is like. You should tell him. You should tell Peter. He's like, I don't know, man. The hallucinations, the quality of the suit. It was all well done. It was all well played. Like I loved how he said that. Like I love how he said that. It's like it's all well done. He's like you should tell him. He's like, well, he's like Fury kind of went off the rails. He didn't say Fury, but he's like, you end up seeing this beach, and it's like, okay, Nick Fury's on the beach, and now it ends up being a hallucination too. And he's like, get back to work. I'm like, shit, what is real?
He's with the Skrulls. But yeah,
the Skrulls are working for Nick Fury. That's the second. That's basically it. But it's a big. I was not expecting that. That was really big. Well done.
But to me, that didn't have as much significance. It was just like I said. It was
like you said, it was a fun. Yeah.
It was a fun. They usually.
I don't know, like them, like
Howard,
what's
Howard
real
Duck
now though?
drinking with the collector, you know. Well, I just love that the shapeshifters got, tricked by illusions, and that they made light of it.
Yeah, he's like, I don't really want to say, that we got tricked.
That we got tricked.
It was so well done, and one thing we didn't talk about is the new suit he gets to make. What'd you think of it?
Oh, I like it. I like the web in the.
Well, he's had that in the That's actually the original Spider-Man actually had that. That's always been a Spider-Man thing.
I love the gliding.
But he had a black and red look type of like a darker blue.
A very dark blue.
A very dark blue, black and red look, which looked really nice. It looked really sleek. But he made his own suit. Happy's like, hey, you can just do what you want, and he ends up making his own suit. And I love it. He's like, oh, I love Led Zeppelin and it's AC/DC.
Yeah. When Happy said I got the music, I'm like, yep, here comes some AC/DC.
Yeah, here comes some AC/DC, which is very Iron Man thing. Like, everything feels right. It sucks not to see Cap and Iron Man in this universe anymore, for now anyway. But it feels right. The only thing I was really kind of bummed out was that the multiverse thing is not real yet. It's going to be.
I'm down with there being no multiverse, because that convolutes things, and then you get, like, DC kept running into it in their comic books. You'd have all these multiverses, then you'd have to do a crisis to get everything back together. Clean,
blow shit up!
And then it goes back crazy again, and then they've had Infinite Crisis on Infinite Earths or some shit,
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's a whole bunch, like, they've done a lot. I know what you're saying. But mark my words, JJ, they're gonna do a Spider-Verse, 100%.
Unless you do a multiverse,
they're gonna do a live-action Spider-Verse. If you feel like Spider-Verse is played out already by one movie, they're gonna keep hammering. It's gonna be in the video game. It's gonna be everywhere.
I think the animated movie can do that. They're gonna make a sequel to it.
Yeah.
But if you can keep this through line, because this is just great storytelling with characters we already knew and loved for the most part, So if you just keep telling great stories, I mean, a multiverse can start branching out, and you tend to get sloppy. Because once you do a multiverse, you can make a universe that you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can. Well, this one, all the Spider-Man are actual spiders, and they eat, shit or whatever, bug.
First of all, I will sue. Man Spider is my creation.
That's Danny DeVito's.
No proof of that. But it was really well done. It's my favorite movie of the summer. A lot of twists and turns, like JJ said. Definitely go see it. It is like I said, it's a beautiful Friday night. Go see it. Go check it out. Enjoy the 4th of July weekend.
Fuck your girlfriend. Do that too.
Yeah, take her out. Go watch a great movie. It was really well done, really well paced. My favorite movie of the year. I do like it better than Endgame. JJ liked it better than Endgame. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about the movie before we get out of here? Was there anything I missed?
Not really. What did you think of the Elementals? What was your? Because they kind of did classic Spider-Man villains, what with
like Hydro and
Hydro, Sandman.
Yes.
And they didn't really have to do a whole storyline about Sandman, but they still kind of had Sandman in here.
I still think I don't think Hydro and Sandman aren't. I don't necessarily say that they'll be ruled out. I think there's still a possibility they'll be in this universe.
Because what I think the MCU is, I think the only character they're going to take that's already been portrayed in film is Green Goblin. I think eventually.
Quite possibly, yeah.
That also being said, though, we haven't even heard anything about a Harry Osborn or a Norman Osborn.
Gwen Stacy, none of that yet.
Where you could get a Harry being like he could transfer into the school in the next, but there's not even been a sniff. Oscorp is huge, so there hasn't even been a sniff of it, I don't believe. Well, maybe.
There might have been a building or something, but they kind of fast forward. Like you said, they kind of fast forward through a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, so.
The game did that too, where it wasn't really. You know, they kind
I
of.
don't know if they'll do a. I like that they're going with Mysterio. We've never seen him on the big screen.
We've all wanted this for a long time, right?
Mysterio is one of my favorites.
Vulture, we wanted to see for a long time. We've seen both of them. We're gonna probably see Scorpion. Scorpion's in this universe.
They had Shocker was in this. He was in Homecoming.
Oh yes, he was. Yeah, he had the gauntlets.
Yeah. So they.
He didn't have a suit yet, but he was kind of there. Yeah.
Well, the gauntlets were made.
Yeah, they were made. So yes, he'll probably be in this universe. Yes.
So
They mentioned a Miles in this universe already, so there's technically a Miles Morales in this universe.
So there's also a Prowler in this universe.
Yeah.
The one who mentioned Miles was the Prowler.
Yeah, that's he wanted to play Miles Morales, but they made him play Prowler instead. He mentioned that he had a nephew in the suburbs or whatever. And yeah, so that's Miles will probably be sometime in this universe. They're gonna do their own Spider-Verse thing. I see it happening. Or they're going to take the Sony video game route and just have, like I said, just plop all these characters in the universe already.
Well, I think that'll be years down. I think Miles will get his own, because...
It'll be a while. It ain't going to be next year or anything like that, no.
Spider-Man's still only 16,
Yeah.
So what's that make Miles?
Yeah. Miles is 10, bro, okay? He could be Spider-Man 10.
That's true. I did read that. He was 9 in one of the comics.
I think he was. He's super young in one of them, yeah. But no, you're right. This is about Peter. I don't think we're there yet. I don't think the MCU is slowing down at all. I think it's only getting stronger because now they got X-Men now. It's going to be weird how they drop them and Fantastic Four in this universe now. There's been a lot of rumors they've been casting, so expect maybe an announcement of those movies.
What?
Next week.
John Krasinski got the Mr. Fantastic role.
Well, you already know. JJ already knows.
Well, that's rumor. I've also read that they're not gonna have a Fantastic Four or an X-Men movie for
2025.
I heard a decade. Like they're gonna.
I heard the license expires from Fox in 2025. That's what I heard. But you really think they're gonna wait that long? I don't think so.
I think they already have their plan set, and this kind of fell in their lap.
Yeah, because we're already seeing it with Ultimate Alliance and all these games. We're seeing it, they're in here.
And you still got a Hulk you can do. You got, probably going to do a Falcon and Bucky
I'm shocked they're so shocked to do a Hulk movie. Like, they can't, but...
he's hard to do, though. I think he's hard to stand alone. He's like Superman, man. It's hard to make a standalone movie with a guy that's... Literally, if he punches someone, he will murder them.
So we got to make it someone else greener and bigger and more mutated to fight him.
Red Hulk.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's tough. Like, they did a really good job with these, buddy cop movies, though, right? Like, him and Thor being buddy cop.
That's kind of their...
They've done a really good job with that, having these other characters jump in and out of a movie that might not necessarily be their movie. My
favorite buddy cop type movie is still Captain Marvel. Her and Samuel L. Jackson killed it, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, she did a really good job. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to see Nick Fury not be Nick Fury yet. Him being very...
He's kinda,
not have that intuition, not have that, not him just being him, where he knows everything.
Yeah.
Where he didn't know anything in that movie, but it was really well done, man. Go see Spider-Man Far From Home. We don't usually give a ratings on here, but it's a must-see. Just go watch. Just go watch it. Would you recommend it, JJ?
Oh yeah, I don't know if the MCU really missed yet.
One more question for you. You said Into the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man movie for you. You said it was the best Spider-Man movie. This is JJ's opinion, not GG's opinion, but JJ's opinion that Into the Spider-Verse was the best Spider-Man movie ever. Did Far From Home beat it, or are you still Into the Spider-Verse?
I think Into the Spider-Verse is it kind of hits every emotional note, where this movie didn't really get me down and bring me back up. Because this movie kind of stayed fun, and then there was a little lull, or not lull, but kind of dip. But
yeah, he gets fudged up, man. He should have died. To be honest, he should have been dead.
Well, that's why he's Spider-Man.
He should have been dead.
Into the Spider-Verse hits every emotional note that you can get happy, get sad, get angry during that. There's a lot of I still think it's the best Spider-Man movie. It's not like I know it's animated. I know it just hit everything for me, man.
Yeah, I don't have any beef with that. I love animation.
Yeah.
Animation's like one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
But for me, it's not. It's not. This one for me is one of the best Spider-Man movies ever made. I think.
This is, and I think we're focused too much on Spider-Man. Both those movies, Homecoming, this one, and Into the Spider are just great movies.
Yeah, like, the whole cast was great. Yeah, like everybody had like a nice shining role to it, and I agree. I don't know what the best Spider-Man movie is yet. I don't know. Maybe Spider-Man 1 2004, Tobey's movie still. I don't know yet. Like, I don't. I would have to like.
He's trolling now. It's Spider-Man 3.
Oh God. Sam Raimi never wanted to make that one. But, yeah,
Finger guns, baby.
I don't know. I really like that one still. I really like the original Sam Raimi Spider. I think that one still really holds up today.
Yeah.
MCU though, if it's MCU, I like the Homecoming and Far From Home are definitely in my top 5 for sure. I think.
If comic book movies didn't have such a stigma to like critics, like all these MCU movies get these great, they are critically acclaimed. But when
this one got the critics love this one. Like they really enjoyed this one.
But it won't be nominated for Best Picture or anything. There's just like
didn't Black Panther win something though?
They
won. Black Panther won an Oscar, didn't it, or something? But it was like soundtrack or something though, right? It wasn't.
This one won an award too.
You think?
But,
I don't know, man.
Yeah. They'll like best special effects or something.
I'm with you because yes, the Oscars is like, you can't have this. That superhero movies aren't serious enough or whatever.
They're not. It's like
it's a kiddie thing.
It's like video games in the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, they treated them like it wasn't art. It's still an artistic expression of something. And
I agree 100%. And
but these comic book movies make more money than anything.
They're the movies to watch in the summer. Believe me, I went to a shit ton of movies this summer, and the best ones were the MCU movies, man.
I mean, they're the best movies to watch in the winter. I'll still pop in if Winter Soldier's on. If any of them are on, I'll sit there and watch it for at least.
Winter Soldier for me, like, changed the MCU forever. That's the movie that made everyone take it more seriously, and it was like, whoa. And still, probably my number one, but I still want to piss you guys off and put Far From Home. Because I have the power.
Up there for me.
It's the number one movie for sure.
You know what?
JJ wants to re-rank them, and maybe we should, because we're in 30 movies now, maybe? 28 movies now?
We can do that for our podcast on Monday if you want.
Oh, that's too soon, bro. I need years of research. That's years of research. And plus, next week should be really fun. There should be a lot of reaction videos next week because of San Diego Comic-Con. So anything Marvel drops, anything game news-wise, your boy's going to be here. Another room's going to drop Sindel, gameplay. I'll be live reacting to it. You'll be here. I hope you guys really enjoy the new camera as well, besides it auto-focusing every 3 seconds. Stop it. Damn it. It keeps doing it. I gotta turn it off. I gotta turn it off next time. But I want to thank my cousin JJ. Go see the movie. It was really, really fun. I think we only did about 40 minutes. We will be doing a Stranger Things spoiler cast as well as soon as I finish watching it, and whether that's JJ, whoever I snag for Stranger Things. But I want to talk about this season is right now for me is phenomenal. They haven't fudged it up yet anyway.
I've only watched one episode. It's fucking awesome.
It was really good. And where season 2 had that one episode I really didn't like, that very weird, to show that there's other 11s, 8 or whatever, she goes to Brooklyn or whatever.
She goes to Chicago?
Yeah, it was Chicago, that's what it was, yeah. But it was really weird. It was out of place. But they did that to show that there's other kids with powers, basically, to expand it. But with this one, they keep it where it needs to be. They keep it in Indiana. Shit, it's fun. The mall is popping. Like, it's really, really... It's good to see these kids back. Like, it just feels really good. But stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of things on the channel. We probably won't live stream tonight. Maybe we will. I don't know if JJ's down. A few hours from now, maybe we'll do some NHL. Maybe. I don't know. But you won't see the new camera on that because I'll have to go back to the other setup. I'll have to use the Logitech. But I really appreciate you, JJ. Thanks for joining today. I hope you had a lot of fun.
No problem, man. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. So make sure you smash the hell out of that like button. Definitely sub if you're new. Leave your comments below. What did you think of the newest MCU hit? Spider Home from Far. Definitely tell us down below. Follow the Twitch channel down below. You guys have been showing so much love. Sorry for the lack of live streams this week. 4th of July week. We've been having a lot of fun doing some other things. 2K. I was going to put like some 2K on here, but the servers are terrible. It's a broken mess right now. I can't even get a game going. So, JJ and I, we might live stream later tonight. We'll see. We'll see for a few hours from now. But definitely appreciate all you guys. Appreciate JJ. Go see Spider-Man Far From Home. Your fellow Straussman, the GG, and JJ. We're outie.
Peace.